Right, morning everyone. I'm live. Hopefully the sound is okay. Got no one in here yet to tell me. Let's have a bit of a slurp of coffee. And I'm not going to procrastinate. Got a bit of constructive feedback last week from Liz. She was watching my List 5 live. She was going, good God, talk about faffing around. So yeah, we're going to get on it straight away. Right. So I'm working off one PC at the moment. So what I'm going to do is get things sort of up and running, tell you what I'm listing, and share screens as we go. And then I'm going to try and look at chat as well. So hi DMH, hi Leanne, hi Damien. Is the sound okay? Does it sound good? I've done a few different things with the sound. Hi Ali, how you doing? Let me know. That'd be great. I can just hear my kids being told off in the background. I'll keep out of that one. So is the sound? Yeah, it sounds perfect. Okay, fantastic. Thanks, RJ. Right, let's crack on. So first thing I'm listing is a load of Simpsons minifigures, which I bought December 2016 when I was first reselling. I went into Ely's and they were selling them all for 99p, and I said I'll take the whole lot. I'm a teacher or something like that, and there'd be great presents, or I said something like that, or either I'm having a massive party for my 3 children or something. I don't know, but I got a little bit of discount on the 99p. So let's get these on. So I have created a draft. See if I can share the screen. Yeah, I don't normally do share screen with this, and then I lose the StreamYard, I think. Let's have a look. Yeah, because I've got to go and work. Oh, that looks a bit weird. I don't like that. Don't like it. Oh, that's a little bit better. Okay. Right, everyone's coming. RJ, Fred, DB, Leanne, Rosie, Tommy. Yeah, finally, 11 o'clock. Yeah, I'm up and running already. So, yeah, let's go with this. So, I'm probably going to do 5 here. So, what have we got here? We've got Martin, Prince. Okay, so I've done a bit of research this morning. These are all new in packet. I've been feeling the packet. And I was going to do this as a variation listing, which is what I did originally. I had these listed on before and loads of them sold. And then they kind of like fell off the store. Or I think I wanted to check my stock numbers. So I took them off, but never put them back on. So Toys and Games new in. I've got a load of stock photos, which are on my desktop, I think. Yeah, there's Martin Prince. And what I do, I am going to, I know this seems a bit of a faff, but I'm going to add, even though it's the same photo, almost got the wrong one there, put it in every single one. Trying to be a bit quick today and lively. Not relaxed at all. Tommy's been saying I've got the most relaxed voice. Now, those of you who come from the UK will just know I've got some sort of like Mockney, fake Cockney accent going on, some sort of bland southeast England accent. If you're from Sutton, you might actually realise that. Right, we've got the nuances between a Sutton accent and a Croydon accent. Right, here we go. So this is what I do. When I'm listing, I've got a description template. I do have listing templates as well, which are slightly different. But yeah, I've just got one general listing, and then I'll copy the title, paste that. And this is a new and sealed, so there's no condition description. Normally I would copy in the condition description, but as this is new and sealed, I've got to type this in, new and sealed. And what's the buy now? But all these not that much money, to be honest. So $3.99. So I have postage policies. So I'm going to change this for this listing only. Look how quick I'm going. I'm flying. So that's a free post. So what's that free? I hardly make any money for that, but I don't want it hanging around. So boom, number 1 listed. How's about that? Oh, actually, I should have put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I should have put that. I've got 8 of these. So let's just edit that. Go back into it. Going so far. You always make mistakes when you go fast. Yeah, so I mean, I was watching Damien on George's channel this morning, and it must be really difficult for anyone who's just started this year. And this is the beauty of going for about 3 years. This has been kicking around 3 years old stock, and you do find you just sort of amass stuff, and you get a kind of momentum going on. Hi, Aaron. Well, don't normally get to see this. Fantastic. This is the only thing that I do on my channel is normally more than about 10 minutes or 15 minutes. It's a Monday morning live, which is just to try and get a few things listed. List 5, like could be 5, could be 1 if it's really difficult. So I've got a whole load of these, so I'm just going to whip through these. So I'm going to do create similar. Are we still sharing? I think we are. Yeah, we are. Okay, so this one's Waylon Smithers. How do you spell Waylon? Waylon. So this like frantic listing is in response to my wife saying, "You didn't half faff around last week." I did. I wasn't in the mood to do it last week. Okay, wait, Smithers. Okay, there he is. And yeah, these are all in sealed packets. So about 3 years ago, I became a master at feeling up Simpsons Lego packets, and all the little differences you get to identify it. You get people going to shops and do that. I mean, I bought, like I say, I probably bought about 500 of these figures and did it when I got home. And these things on the internet that sort of tell you, oh yeah, try and fill this area of the figure and all this sort of thing. Oh, look at that. Bart Simpson. I've got to change it on the other one. Okay. So let's change this here. Waylon Smithers. Okay. And I've got to, it's got to be so careful with this. Yeah, like I said, I was going to set up a that's $3.99 as well. What's this going to be? Free post? Yeah. Okay, that's that one done. 2 of those. Yeah, I was going to do a variation listing, but I mean, you have to get your brain in gear when you do those things. So that is a bit of a pain. Okay, my sales have been down, by the way. Yeah, they were up about 3K for the they're now at 2.3. So I had a load of like £210 days drop off. Look at this. Woo, it's a roller coaster again. Let's sort out that Martin Prince one before I forget. Okay, edit that. So this is all low value stuff, but you know, if a few of them go, then it's good to get them out. Okay, that's that one revised. So I've got about 7 or 8 different ones of these. So we'll whip through these. Does this count as 1 or does it count as 7? Who knows? Right, let's go through the chat. So the sound's good, is it? Well, that's good because I've got some new technology which is going on. All right, let's go through. RJ, Vinegar Jar, thank you for your helps and tips. Oh, well, thanks. That's all right. I mean, I don't have many tips, but I kind of think I'll tell you what is a good tip. Firstly, Cola Flipper. I don't know if he's in. Subscribe to him, Lee. He's got about a handful of videos and really good photography tips. He uses foam board, which you can get at Hobbycraft apparently, or any hobby store. And I don't know if you already have the pattern on it or you can paint it. I don't know. I've checked. I think you can paint it. I think it's like a thin paper or card on foam or like polystyrene foam. I think it is. But he said when he photographs things, he weighs it, almost straight away, and then we'll put the weight in the listing because it reduces the price for GSP, which will obviously increase your GSP sales. Obviously, you'd have to factor in any packaging, but you could maybe add 200 or 300 grams for that or whatever. So yeah, definitely check out Lee Cola Flipper. He's always in and around the chat. I love his little icon. So go and check him out. Vicky the Toy Hoarder. What toys have you been hoarding, Vicky? Let me know. Andrew's in. Pink Harpy. I've just seen Pink Harpy in Shelsters. Yes, Shell, I'm live. Yeah, thanks for popping in. I didn't want to shout about it too much on your channel. I'm getting a name. I don't like it, actually. I'm getting a bit of a name someone else said to me on another stream. Do you have a channel? And because it didn't come from you, or I don't know who it was, it's just like this random comment. You have a channel? I was like, what? That's so random saying that. Right, got anomalous data point in. Oh, you watch it back? Well, that's cool. Yeah, great tip. I've run out of tips, I tell you. Like I've only had about 4. Right, let's crack on. Next one. What the hell? Where am I now? I don't know what screen I'm in. Oh, it's me opening more tabs. Am I still sharing? Yeah, I am. Yeah. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. They're still similar. Yeah, I've got to 750 subs. I was on 749 actually, and I thought, well, I was watching Shell and Kelly this morning, and I thought, shall I say, could someone please just get me to 750? I thought, no, I will not do that. I will not sink that low again. So I didn't. I sort of kept it quiet. Z, on Tommy's stream this morning, right at the end, when I woke up, he played your tribute to Krillin, which was fantastic because he hadn't seen it. Bada bing, bada boom. So that was well worth watching. Krillin was just dropping F's and B's everywhere. F's and S's. F and S. Right, let's crack on with this one. Like I say, I can get this is Professor Frink. I always get mixed up with Professor Fink, which is Prince's keyboard player. Okay, let's delete all those photos. Let's get Frink in. Frink, one of my favourite characters in The Simpsons. Because every time he talks, he just makes me laugh with his crazy talk. If anybody does want to join, let me know. But like, as you know, I normally just like to crack on. If ever I have to concentrate on talking to someone else, it just stops me from working. But if you really want to come in, let me know. Okay. Let's paste that. Frink. So Frink is $4.99. So I forget where the price is. Okay. 4, and I've got 5 of those. Yeah, I've got 5 of those, and I've got to change that character name. So let's just copy that and paste it there. List. Boom. Right. Here's a good question. It's actually a question. Yeah. Bailey J, why have you added 12 photos exactly the same? Why have I done that? It's crazy. Okay. So normally if I've got an item, I don't know, something like this. It's just broken. You can do 12 different photos from all around, different angles. Now, when you get something like this, which is sealed, that's not a great item anyway. You can really only do 1 photo, or maybe a couple. Harry Potter. So you can only do one photo. You can't really do 12 different ones. But why do I put in 12 when I could just put in one? Now, my theory behind that is that eBay will always look at the fullness of the listing. So I could, for example, the title could read Lego minifigure, but it's better if you complete the whole of the title using all the words you can. So, eke it out as much as you can. Some people are really good at filling out titles. And I think that's the same with the photos. I think the eBay algorithm will just look at a kind of an overview of how much have they used the title, how much have they used the photos, how much have they used the item description, how much have they put in the item specifics. And that's why I use 4. That's why I use 12. So if they can be all different, go for it. If you can only do 6, repeat it twice. If you can only do 4, repeat it 3 times. If you can only do, 1, if you can only do 2, repeat it 6 times. If you can only do 1, repeat it 12 times. If you can only do 8, just repeat the best 4 again. That's why I do it. I hope that answers your question. If you do have any reseller type questions, do save them for Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. UK time, because I've got Tom the English Picker, Nick Hills, and George Ross all on my channel for an hour. And the thought behind it is I was watching Mel and Nick talking about like resell, and I put a thing in the chat. What do people want when they watch resellers on YouTube? And there was a lot of like taking the mic, but eventually someone said advice. So this is really, the idea is that we look at the chat and answer every question in the chat. So I'm hoping it doesn't. I'm hoping there's not nothing, and I'm hoping there's not going to be an avalanche. It'll be a nice sort of flow of questions. But it's to get through quite concisely questions, reseller questions from the chat, be they from newbies or from experienced sellers who still have got like a little thought about something. And so it's not like a chat with a subject where we'd be chatting away and then occasionally dipping in. It's really that focused on that chat and answering questions. So as a backup, I've got to think of some questions. So yeah. Right. I hope that answers your question. Yeah, you can send them to me, or just tune in on Wednesday, and if it's a good thing, I might do it maybe every week or maybe every month, and get some resellers in who can sort of be on the panel, as it were. What's Shell saying? How much have they irritated the buyer who's trying to work out what the difference in the photos is? Oh yeah. Yeah, spot the difference. 11 photos. Perhaps I should just put a little tint on one, or just put a little bit of editing on one. But yeah, that's why I do it. Hi, Indy. How you doing? I was doing your. I keep doing your neck yoga one. The one where you can sit at your desk, and the beginner's one. Too easy yoga. If you need a bit of yoga, 20 minutes of yoga, go to Indy's. Mind, body, calm yoga. I think I got that in the right order. Yeah, what do you think of the microphone? Does it sound all right? Let's hope it does. Right, let's crack on. Let's sell another similar. I've got loads to get through today, so let's go do create similar. This is where we 20 minutes and we've done 3 already. This is Edna Crab Apple. I mean, this doesn't really count as 3, but so I do want to crack on and do some others. You're seeing how fast I can work. Crab Apple is $5.99. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them. I think when you've got a lot of multiple quantity items, it probably is better to do a variation listing, because it builds up the history of the listing. But to be honest, I can't be bothered with this. It's easier for me just to. I don't think they're going to be fast sellers anyway, so I don't mind them just sort of like sitting there for a bit. Like I said, I've had them for like almost 4 years, so Lego's been selling really well. I sold a load of Fabuland. I'll show you in a minute for like 55 quid. I couldn't believe it. Right, that's that one done. Let's have a little check. Oh, did I do the name? No, I didn't. Bum, 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 bum. 9. List. Yeah, let me show you this. I mean, I've got absolutely tons and tons of Lego. Let's see if I can. Let's do this. And I had all this Fabuland. Just crap. Okay. I think there are about 9 figures in here, which is probably like the selling point of this. But just loads of bits of window and car, and God knows what, you know. And I was thinking, oh, perhaps I should try and make a set out of this, and I'll just, because that's what I've been doing with a lot of this Star Wars Lego and Friends Lego and Harry Potter Legos and things. But I just put that on 55. Hang around for a couple of weeks, and then it sold 55. Absolutely amazing. Indy's going to list 10. Yeah, nice weather the rest of the day. Yeah, this time last week I'd been just absolutely putting it off because I wasn't in the mood, but I'm in the mood today. So when you're in the mood, take advantage. Now, normally I would do 5 and then start going into drafts. That's normally my rule, but I'm not doing that today. I'm just sort of like carrying on. Right, sell similar. Oh, let me share that again. Nope. Yeah. Yes, okay. Okay, so this one is Date Night Marge, which is Marge Simpson. Anyone got a favourite episode of The Simpsons? I was talking to my eldest about what's his favourite episode. Now, my favourite episode, it's either Homer and the Time Travelling Toaster, which I think is hilarious, or they're all Homer based, or Homer when he eats the chili and he sees that fox. Those are my 2 favourites. Okay, so Date Night Marge, 1, 2, 3 of them. I don't want to muck this up. 3 of those, and that's going for $7.99. So it'd be good if that sells. T99. What's going on there? Why have I put T in there? 7. Add photos. Date Night Marge. Bum bum. Oh, I forgot a Rockstar logo there. I've been playing GTA 5. It could be why. These shorts were a return. Very short shorts. Not my style. Okay, there we go. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, this is my skew I use, which is just today's date. I put a shelf in there sometimes if I'm organised, or I might put it in later when it goes on the shelf. That is still at 0, isn't it? Yeah. I've got to make sure I change that when I do something else. Well, how many more have I got? I've got 3 more of these. 2 more of these. Well, let's do these. I'm a great one for getting 90% of a job done and then doing nothing. Okay, create similar. Selma Bouvier. I've got to capitalise that. That annoys me. Okay. Bouvier. Delete photos. Yeah, get rid of that. Take that, copy. Whizzing through. Now, in a minute, I'm going to show you a free pickup I got, which I've been bragging about on a few chats. Because I'm going to list that. Selma Bouvier. I've got 2 of these. Selma, $6.99. Get the photos in. Boom. Selma, 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 that one. Yeah, let me know what you think about putting this 12 photo thing in. Like I say, it's not often that I only have one photo for a listing. Normally it is 12 different ones with a couple of, I do two for the main one, just in case I want to switch it up at a later date. But yeah, I always fill in all the photos. So let me know if you do that. Get a bit of interaction. And the last one is Hans Molman. Hans Molman. Type. There we go. Okay, and he goes for $4.99, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 6 of him. Come on, let it. There we go. Get rid of that, and whack these in. Yeah, listing. I suppose tips on listing. The first 5 words of your title is the most important. And obviously put those in order. So if I'm doing clothes, I'll always tend to put the brand first. I will put in colour. I tend to put size at the end because size is on an item specific. But yeah, those first 5 words are the ones you've got to think about. But yeah, try and fill as much as you can. And now I'm rushing through these a bit, and it's quite good. A lot of this is already filled in. But oh crap, look at that. So yeah, look at that white. Okay, I'll have to go through and change these now. Okay, what a pain in the bum. Okay, so I'm just going to whip through all of those listings I've just done and change that little character. It's a good job I check these things eventually. Okay, that's the last one done. And I've not put any photos in. Have I not put any photos in for him? What's going on there? I'm being too quick now. Yeah, I did put photos in. It just hasn't caught up with me. Peter Ray's in the house. Leanne's listing today. Is it a bank holiday? It is a bank holiday, isn't it? How am I adding the photos so quickly? I don't know. Right, let me just correct all these listings just in case anyone buys a Martin Prince and thinks it's a Bart Simpson. Right, edit. Item specifics. Get rid of that. Add in. There it is. Martin Prince. Add. Has it gone in? Here he is. We'll stick that in as well. Okay. It's the sort of thing I would check if I was doing this properly. Come on. It's taking ages to catch up with me. Right, 11:30. Right, done all of those Simpsons. So that was about 7 or 8. I've just got to revise them all now. And things like that do matter. I put wrong colours on like shoes because it's, I've put blue in the item description, but in the item specifics it says black because I've done a sell similar. Come on. There we go. Wyden Smithers, product line, The Simpsons. It's always worth a check. I mean, ideally, if you were really what's the word? I can't even think of the word. Okay, let's delete it. Let's edit this one. I'm trying to think of a, you know, when you're trying to think of a word and you can't think of it. Do things efficiently. If I was really efficient, you want to kind of do things just once. You know, you never. It's like if you get something that needs sorting, like Lego. It's like the touch once rule. You shouldn't go back to something like 5 or 6 times, but I do that quite a bit, to be honest. Right, I'm going to just finish editing all these, and then I'll go back to the chat, have a slurp of coffee, and then get on to the next one. I did keep a set of these back for me because they are fab. Come on, add. There we go. Right, let's have a quick look at the chat. Z talked to Tommy. Caught up. Everybody's getting on. Look at that. The Maggie Photos one always makes me cry. Pete's had the Hermes guy. Yeah, just new comments. Haggis Lover's in. Tommy's never used 12 picks. Oh, well, there you go. Different ways to skin a cat, isn't there? You're watching on your Alexa Echo while listening. Oh, good stuff. I don't have an Alexa doodah. Yeah, Pete's Retro games are just going anything. Shell's off. She's had enough. You're switching your store back on today. You've had a break. Oh, yeah, it's good to have a break. It does actually, you know, if you have a few days off, it does re-energize you. I sometimes do that. I just tidy up, you know, get in the right headspace. You know, it's definitely a good thing to do. Tidying up is such a good thing to do. Never underestimate the power of the tidy up. Right, okay, I want to get on to the next thing. So, date night March, add, come on. Simpsons. Two more, I think. Or maybe possibly one more. I don't know why that photo isn't shown there. That's a bit weird, isn't it? And Simpsons. Okay. Let's just have a look at that one with the photos. A bit weird. Yeah, this is amazing what you can do when you are focused and whip through the listings. On the flip side, it could have possibly taken me about 4 hours to list one of these. So, yeah, there you go. Well, let's have a look at that. Let's just try and give it a shunt. Add that photo in. And did I change? Yeah, I changed that one. Product line Simpsons. Okay. Let's see if that does it. Right, next, new listing. There we go, it's in there. Right, I've got this. This is a good pickup. It is a GameCube. I love the GameCube. It is 2 third-party controllers, power pack and TV leads. Stop It and Tidy Up. Yeah, I remember them. BBC and who used to... Was it Terry Wogan used to do the voice for them? Stop It and Tidy Up. Might be right, might be wrong. I got this free yesterday. I never do Facebook Marketplace. And Chris from Cookie and the Haydens, he just dropped he was in a group chatty thing, and he said, oh, a few people have been putting free stuff on Facebook Marketplace around by me. And I thought, I'll give it a go. And it gave it a go. I couldn't believe it. That came up free. No, sometimes you see free and you don't believe it, and you go into it and they say, oh, this isn't actually free. It's like £100. That was actually free. And it was in Tooting, which is, I used to live up there, but it's probably about like a half-hour drive for me. Well, normally in a normal day, it would probably take about double that at least. But with lockdown, there's no traffic around. So like I zipped up there, and I was hoping she'd have some games, but she didn't have any games, which is fair enough. But yeah, free GameCube. So that's all right. I've got one already. I think I might have a couple actually, but I've got no idea how much they're going to cost on eBay. I think maybe 40. Let's have a look. Nintendo GameCube, 2 controllers. Actually, I really should therapy this, but let's have a look at solds. Just in the last 3 months. Okay, so I'd always filter on buy it now. I doubt there's going to be any new one. There's some new controllers. Okay, here's a similar-ish list. 70 quid. Oh my god! So with a few games. Okay, 70 quid. 2 controllers, 60 quid. Doll 001. That's probably like the. Yeah, mine's a Doll 001. So 60 plus 10. Blimey O'Reilly. 60 plus 9. 60 plus 10. Well, I think we're looking at 60, aren't we? I think maybe some of these will have original Nintendo controllers. Let's have a look. Yeah, GameCube controller. Oh, that one isn't. But I think I'm looking at about 60. Let's have a look at this one. 2 leads, 2 controllers. Yeah, GameCube. But I might as well try and chance it at 60 quid. And I'd put like my... What would I do postage on that? I'll probably do my medium parcel rate. That will go small parcel, I think. You know, looking at that. But just to give myself a bit of wiggle room. Well, she's tested it. I'm going to test it in a minute. I'm only going to draft this up, but she said it was working. And even if it's not reading the disc, I'll just change the potentiometer. So it does. That's normally what's wrong with these. Okay. Oh, God, yeah, audio stationery, eBay stationery, as we're coming up to the end of the month. Yeah, Amazon is the place for that stuff. Well, yeah, maybe. You could be right there. But the fact that it hasn't got Nintendo controllers, it's probably a variation from the Amazon listing that is on there. And yeah, I know it's the place for like Wii's and stuff. I think if I do get a bundle that is exactly like an Amazon current listing, I will put it on there. But otherwise, it's an eBay jobby. But yeah, I'll take your point. Right, so I'm just going to draft this up. So let's sell one like this. So when I draft, it's normally just a case of like getting the title, which this lovely person has already done for me. Fill in the SKU. Like I say, I'm not going to make this live now because it's I need to test it, even though she said it still works. Choose my shop category. So this is small electrical new in. I don't know if you know all about my shop categories, but for each kind of bit in my shop, there are 4 options, and I use those for sales. I'll put the description in later. So I'm going to add my photos. I've done photos this morning. So I've chucked these up to OneDrive, which is where I put all my photos. So there we go. That should be 12 photos. Let's get these in. And when I take photos, another tip, one of my sort of handful of tips is do square photos. So you don't have to trim them once they go in, because the eBay photo is square. So let's get rid of that. It's going to kick out one of these photos. Yeah, when you look at my photos, I use a white sheet and I've got a white wall, and it's not that great. So this whole thing that Cola Flipper was going on about, Lee, using these foam boards, and of course they can be stored easily. And he uses these foil edge bits to bounce the light in. And of course you can make them just out of a bit of a cardboard and surround it by tinfoil. He's really, really good. So he has a grey background, which I know Z was talking about earlier, having a grey background. So yeah, eBay is doing £1 fees, but I have not signed up to that, which is a bit stupid of me. But there we go. Oh, did I only have, what's going on here? Photo limit reached. Don't know what's going on there. It's a bit strange. How many did I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, let's do the last two again. I think it missed the last one off because I had that stock photo and I deleted one. Look, I'm getting a whirring. Why is that whirring? Okay, so when something like this happens and it just doesn't seem to be working, let's change that. What's RCA connection? I don't know what that means. I'll have to look that up. So yeah, when I'm just sort of like drafting up a listing, it's really about just getting the title, maybe get the photos in, and get the price. 590 quid. So I'm going to stick this on my medium parcel. I was going to save that and go back in and sort out those photos. So let's save that as draft. Complete draft. Here we go. Just repeat the last two. Playing all sorts of silly buggers. Okay, that one. And sometimes I get repeats of like the second or first photo. I don't know why that is. So do watch out for that. Right, I'll save that as draft. Right. Yes, I should have gone in for that £1 final value fee. Maybe I'll have a look at it. Oh, thanks, Pete. The thing I just said, that connection, is where you have a yellow, a white, and a red lead. So yellow is the TV. I've got a plug here, but I can't move it. There we go. So this is one of them. So this is like that and SCART. So there we go. But yeah, that was all right for free. I'm definitely going to get more on the case. You know, I need to, because I've been sort of like relying on a bit of back. I didn't think I had much of a backlog, but I had loads of Lego that needed sorted out, and that sort of got me through. And all the stuff I got at Jumbles. But I have got to, just like you should have a different string to your bow with eBay and Amazon and other selling options, other income streams, you should do it with sourcing as well. I think I gave up on charity shops because they're so bloody crap around here. So it's so expensive. Peter Ray will know what I'm talking about. But it cannot just be boot fairs, you kind of think, I'd never have thought in a million years that I wouldn't have a boot fair season. You kind of think that is going to be it. I'll just like make hay while the sun shines, literally. Hi Neil, how you doing? And look, anything can happen. Boot fair season, boom. Well, we might get the end of it. Right, okay. What shall I do next? I've got a couple of easy things, but let's do a difficult thing. This has been kicking around the garage, and I think I did get it originally, and then I think I broke it, which is just typical. But let's see how much the Sylvanian Gypsy Caravan's worth that it's broken with some figures. Gypsy Caravan. I know they do these kind of modern caravans. Okay, there we go. Solds. Let's look at solds. I can never see this bloody solds thing. Okay. That's with a horse. I've got that one as well. Let's do buy it now. Okay, well, a spare part. 12. I do just want to get rid of it, to be honest. 70, what? 74? You're kidding me. 8. 40. It's got 40. Oh, stuff like this I'm never too sure about. What would I be happy with? That's the question. 35. Well, I'll be happy with 30. But we're going to stick it on for 35. Damien is starting another revenue stream. Yeah, I have a few. I don't, which I don't really talk about. But yeah, definitely a good idea. You need them, definitely, because eBay. The kind of goal for me with eBay is consistently above 3K turnover a month. But like I say, I'm at 2.3 at the moment. I mean, obviously it has been higher than that. It's been sort of like 4 or whatever, but it's just, you cannot tell what's going to happen. Definitely cannot tell what's going to happen. Oh, you're online arbitrage based. I need to get more into that. I kind of like really tried a couple of years ago and bought the software and thought, here we go. This will be all right. I'll just stay indoors and run. It was FBA. I forget, it's the one everyone had a couple of years ago. Paid 180 quid for 3 months of use and didn't really get into it. But I've been talking to someone in the chat about how they go about online arbitrage, and really it's just a case of a real secret behind it. You just have to put in the work and search for the bargains and keep doing it regularly. And this is what you need to do with Facebook Marketplace. And it's a bit like, boot fairs. You've got to go and you've got to go as many as possible. And the more you go to and the more you do online arbitrage and try, you might, have a bit of a nightmare a few times, but the more you do it, the better you get at it. So there we go. Right. What's this? Vintage Sylvanian Families, Tomy, Original Gypsy Caravan, Roulette Bramble Pony. I don't know what that means, but let's just put in plus Badger Family. And like I say, this has just been kicking around. So I just want to get this on. Good condition for age. The what's it called? Harness. What's that bit of a? It's not a harness. So front connection broken, and one Clothes. I can't think of the name of the things. Clothes hanger snapped. Snap off. Okay. You'll see what I'm talking about when I show you these photos. So let's just, again, I'll bring in my template listing. I'll copy the condition. I'll copy the title. Try not to paste in there. Okay, I'll set my price, $34.99. That would be a medium parcel, so that's going to be like £6 postage, but there we go. We'll see how it does. I got an offer on I got a Mill on the Hill Sylvanian in box, and yeah, you got to be quick. I think but it's the regular kind of thing you got to do. And I kind of like, I'll tell you, well, haggis, okay. How'd you go about it? Do you sort of like every hour dip in for 10 minutes and go around your saved stores, like, you know, Argos Boots and Tesco and any other niche ones you have? But, and that's, I think that's how you have to do it. And I think that's how you have to do Facebook Marketplace. There's no way you can sit there all morning on Facebook Marketplace going refresh. It's got to be every, I don't know, what wouldn't drive you mad? Every 2 hours, just having a squeeze around, or every hour. And you might be lucky and you might not be. And maybe you do it at, not on the hour, because that's when everyone else will be doing it, but you do 17 minutes past or something random. Who knows? I don't know. I'm no good at it. Okay, yeah, medium parcel. Let's check how much this is. Yeah, £6.49. So chucking the photos. I actually did a bit of work this morning. I took these photos. So there we go. Up to, where did we go up to? There. Yeah, I had this Mill on the Hill. And has that gone in? No. And it's, I put it on for like, I don't know, 60 or 70 quid, and it's gone down and down in price. And it's on a 20% sale at the moment. For 46. That's too many photos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's get rid of, oh, I don't know. Oh, that one is not part of it. Okay. Right, I got an offer for 40 from 46, and it's on a 20% sale, and I was like, oh, and I turned it down. And I could just, in the back of my brain, I could hear Z going, you should have taken the 40. But yeah, there you go. Yeah, pricing advice, ignore all that. Big secret, multi-sales off one listing is like crack to the eBay algorithm. So you're talking about variation listings there, Pete? Multi-sales off one listing. Yeah, they love a good, I would imagine they love a good multi-quantity listing that is healthy. Yeah, definitely understand that. But of course, it's always difficult if there's a lot of people, especially with arbitrage, if everyone's going down the local Sainsbury's and getting the latest thing that's been reduced. Everyone's on it. And I think the thing with arbitrage, yeah, you do need to be quick, but sometimes it's best to get stuff and pug it away for 6 months and then bring it out. And I found that, you know, you can get ahead of the game, and then everyone catches up, and then you might as well just pull the stuff. But yeah, I'm by no means an expert. Okay. Got a Badger family. In a custom bundle. Well, it is a custom bundle, but I do not want to be bothered putting in the details, to be honest. Okay, well, that's good enough for me, I think. Yeah, if that sells for 35 quid, I'll just be glad to get it gone, actually, because it takes up, this Sylvanian stuff takes up a ton of room. This was all part of a haul. I think it was about like a 400 quid haul. And part of that was the Regency Hotel, which I sold the other day for £200, got a return for. But the lady in France just refused the delivery. So she actually hasn't got any tracking details on the return, which I imagine a lot of you will know about. That still has to play out all the way because the date of the return hasn't ended. So on the date it ends, I'll be ringing eBay, sort of saying, she hasn't sent it back, she hasn't put in tracking. Can you close the case in my favour? That's what I'll be telling eBay to do. If ever you want to ring eBay, never ask them what happens now. Always tell them what should happen now. Right. Anyone tried percentage off if someone buys another item from your shop? Different category. I do it in the same category. I have Markdown Manager. You can set up a. It's not a multi-buy, but it's definitely if you buy 2 items of ladies' clothing in my shop, you get 5% off each item. So yeah, I do that. I also do, if it's a multi-quantity listing, like I've got 100 of something, if you buy 2 of them, you get so much off. If you buy 3 of them, you get more off. So I do that as well. But I don't have many multiple quantity listings. Right, let's move on. I've got another one of these. I've already got one of these listed. So let's have a look at getting that on. Easy item. How are we doing? Oh, we're coming up to the hour. So yeah, let's just try and get the last couple of ones on. So yeah, look at that. I've got three different sorts of boggle on, but I'll just do a cell simmer on this. It's slightly different coloured egg timer. So it's a 96 version, is it? I'm sure it is. Yeah, 96. It's all basically the same. I suppose really I could put this as a 2 quantity, but it is a slightly different egg timer. So it is different and slightly different condition. So here I've got 6 photos. So I'm just going to repeat them twice. Just change the title slightly so it's different from the other one. So I'm going to use the same price. I'm just going to check what's coming up on the postage. I think it should be $3.49. Yeah, it is. I'll check that because I'd edited that because of the Simpsons one for free post. So I don't want things going free post. And list that. Look at that. Listings can be done in a matter of seconds. Or a matter of days. Okay. Let's just have a quick review of what's gone in so far. What else have I got? I've got some videotapes. We'll do those as well. Okay, so $3.49, $6.49, and all these Simpsons things for free. That's cool. And we've got the GameCube as well. Just want to wire that up and make sure I think it's okay. Thanks, Pink Harpy. Thanks for tuning in. I always like to get people up and going on a Monday morning. Yeah, right. Let's get the last one done, which is just some videotapes which I found in the garage. So just these, $9.99. I think these will go for. Let's have a quick check. What was they? Maxell 180s, $9.99 plus postage, I would imagine. So let's have a quick look at solds. £8 for 3. Free postage. Okay. 5-pack, $19.99. Yeah, let's sell one like that. Well, hang on. Let's have a quick look at prices. Let's not rush. Right, sold items. New. These are new, and buy it now. So I've got 4, which is kind of in the middle. 5-pack, $12.99. Yeah, I was thinking $9.99, to be honest. 2 for a £5. 4 for a £10. Yeah, I think that guy did well to get £20. Well, let's go $10.99. Let's push the boat out. Oh, just knocked my microphone. Sorry about that. Okay. 4 times Maxell tapes. Copy that. Put into today's date. Hope you're enjoying this speed listing session. I never knew I could go so fast. Right, this is media, new in. I've got some photos. I do believe I've done 3 or 4. If I can find them, there they are. There's not really much you can say about a videotape. Right, speed listing. Getting my template item description. Copy the title. Paste it in. Say new and sealed. Here we go. $10.99 and small parcel. I'm just going to check the postage. What it's coming up with on? Yeah, $3.49. That's okay. That's cool. There we go. All done. Right, there we go. That was 5 different things. A load of Simpsons minifigures, which is pretty cool. Let me get me back on the big screen. The sound was good. That's good. That's working well. And yes, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got your going listing. I have on Wednesday got those guys in, like I've mentioned before, so I'll probably keep going on about it. But I've got Nick Hills, I've got George Ross, got Tom the English Picker, 3 really knowledgeable resellers. I'm in there as well to sort of balance it out for someone who doesn't know what they're talking about. If you do have any questions, either let me know in advance, or what would be great is if you tune in on Wednesday and put them in the stream. Like I say, I don't know whether I'm going to get nothing or whether I'm just going to be swamped. So it should be interesting to see what happens. I'm going to go off and list a few more things. I've got a bundle of Blu-rays, which is going on. I did plan on doing that live, but I'm going to go off and do that today. You listed 4 is pretty good. I mean, that was fast for me. You know what I'm like. Sometimes you list fast, sometimes you don't. But if you like this, if you like the channel, give it a thumbs up. Like I say, I'm all about trying to keep it concise. So like 10-minute videos of like I'm doing this, or I'm doing that, and let me know what you'd like to see, because that's always good to know. And what you don't like, you know, I like to know that as well. And yeah, give it a thumbs up. If you're not sub, learn subs and all that stuff, all that blurb you normally get at the end of a video. But have a great day. If you're keep locked down, don't do like all these blooming politicians are doing at the moment and just traveling all around the country. Don't do that. That's naughty. Very hypocritical. So stay safe, stay in your house. Send a letter of complaint to your MP about Dominic Cummings. By all means, do that. Unbelievable. But we're not going to get political here. But have a great day and take care. And I'll see you probably next time I'm going to go live is Wednesday for that stream. So have a great day. Take care. And enjoy the sunshine, as Neil says. See you later.